Welcome, adventurers, to a world of wonder and whimsy, of fantasy and the fantastic, of Dungeons and Dragons. Please clap. When a felled tree blocked your path, your party ventured to the mysterious town as indicated by a sign that confused literally everyone. Finding boarded up houses with squishy doors, you made your way to an inn, where you discovered an unblinking young woman. Whirl put his hand through this figure and realized, it's cake. It's all cake. As dozens of cake-born citizens swarmed you, Gal Fiery, a cakemancer, offered to help you remove the fallen tree if you dealt with the beast that was attacking her citizens of New Flavortown. As Yotik cuddled the purebred cat named Loaf, the beast, revealed to be a giant chicken, attacked New Flavortown. It scooped up Angel and carried her off to what Whirl determined to be her babies. Some of you raced into action and others just sort of meandered that direction. You heard Gal yell after you, "Please, I must stay here to protect my people. Stop the beast and we'll help you move the felled tree. And if you bring back Angel, I shall reward you handsomely." And so, what would you all like to do?
To Gal Fiery, Yotik says, Can't you just make another angel? Do you really need her specifically back?
Gasp. That's not capital T tasty.
I don't understand what that means, but I'll take that on faith. Okay.
She's her own person. I can't capture lightning in a bottle twice. Every flavor is unique.
But don't the flavors get like a little stale after a while? Don't you want, to add some zest in there? Try something new?
No deal. No deal.
I feel like that's the wrong TV show host.
Hold on, you look at my list of quotes I pulled up for Guy Fieri.
Oh my god.
She just puts up her hands. That's all she wrote. That's all she wrote.
I don't know who's writing, but all right.
So what are you planning on rewarding us?
I have a very special artifact that's been in the Cakemancer family for a long time.
Is it a sword?
It's not a sword.
Damn.
Is it a cake?
I could make you a sword out of cake.
It would be really great if it were if it were a sword that was meant for cutting cake.
That would be very useful. They're getting away. Just wanted to.
Oh yes. Well,
should we run?
Shall we?
Yeah. Goodbye.
Oh, Whirl is already a horse and far away.
Yeah, Whirl's just been like breakneck sprint after this thing this whole time.
Okay, I'm gonna say Whirl, make an athletics check at advantage because you're a horse and this is to see if you can keep pace with the chicken.
Yeah, that'll do. That's 17.
You're still like a good couple, like 100 yards or 100 feet or so behind because the chicken, this is its turf and it's able to move quickly and it's difficult terrain, but you're keeping pace. You're able to see where it's going.
Sure.
You follow the beast to the edge of a small clearing, and you see that there is a large nest made of sticks and branches. It's 20 or so feet wide, and you see the chicken sort of meandering over to it. Between you and this nest, you see that there is this sort of open kind of plain area with little holes in the ground, each a foot or two wide. And you hear rushing water nearby. Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
That's real bad. That's an 8.
There looks to be like a beaver dam nearby on the edge of the water. There's a river flowing past, but that's sort of all you get. It'll probably be about 3 or 4 minutes before your friends catch up.
We're all just like kind of jogging, not really all that fast.
Yeah.
If you'd like to do anything, you can. You see that the beast has Angel in its mouth and is over the nest. You see 3 large, fluffy yellow chicks sort of raising their little heads up out and like poking at Angel's feet and like slowly like eating her.
I'm gonna keep pressing forward across this weird field. I didn't notice anything weird.
This area you're on is very dry. It sort of cracks under your feet as you continue forward up to the nest. You see, turns to you with the angel still in her mouth. Gawk? Hey, I guess you hear, hey, what are you doing?
Do you want, like, I could get you better food. I could get you, like, a tastier, more nutritious cake for your babies. It's just, I need that one back as I, like, gesture with my hooves. I guess I'm also now a horse making chicken noises.
I need something living for my babies. I don't know what cake is. This is alive, so I want to give it to them.
That's also cake. That's made of cake.
What's cake?
You know how, see how it's like sweet and like kind of squishy and has like sweet smear on the outside? That's cake.
I don't know what that is. I don't know what cake is.
Well, I could still get you more nutritious living things for your babies.
Worms? Worms?
Sure.
Worms.
Are worms better for your babies than cake than that thing?
I'll say around this time, the rest of you start to show up. Yeah, I like worms.
Do you know where there are like worms around here?
Yeah, right there, in those holes.
So if there are worms in the holes, then how come you've gone all the way to the town to get cake instead of just getting worms out of the holes?
I can't get them out of the holes. The water usually comes and they get all soggy, and then they come out, and then I get them. But water's not flowing there anymore.
Oh, so but if we got the water to flow again, then you would have your worms?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my understanding of how it works.
1 second. I'm going to turn back into myself as everyone else is just watching a blue horse squawking like a chicken.
This is the strangest thing I've ever seen. The horse was just speaking to the chicken and then turned into a young man.
Hi guys. Okay, so the only reason that it keeps stealing cake is because it can't get any worms because the water stopped, and the water is what makes worms come out. So maybe if we can get the water going again, yeah.
Is the dam the reason why the water stopped?
Are the beavers to blame?
Make a perception checks, both of you.
Oh my gosh, Nat 1.
Oh no.
I keep rolling it today.
You're a halfling.
Oh yeah, you're a halfling.
You can re-roll a nat 1.
Oh, really?
Because you're lucky.
Yeah.
Halflings can re-roll natural ones, yes.
Imagine if it was a nat 1 again.
I rolled a 17.
10.
You can see like there is the beaver dam, obviously, Gert. Magnolia, you sort of go over and examine it. You see that this stream once sort of like came up on this area like it was like a shallow riverbank, and it would like, looks like it would probably flood occasionally before this beaver dam was there.
So the beavers are to blame. I'm gonna come back to the group and be like, okay, so the beavers were just doing their beaver thing. And I just think that this chicken is just, Darwinism, food pyramid, not doing so hot, can't find worms because it's not wet, just like survival of the fittest. It's not that, bright in the brain.
So you're saying we should kill the chicken?
I'm saying it would be great protein.
Yes. My God, think of the things we could do with its bones.
But it has babies.
Think of the things we could do with the baby's bones.
No!
You hear, because you can speak with the animals, we love you, Mom, we love you, Mom. Thank you, thank you.
They're just babies. We can't kill babies, guys.
We depend on you for everything. We love being alive.
Let's just see if we can get the river flowing again. Hey, I'll turn back to the chicken. So, if we can get the river flowing again, you'll stop stealing cake.
Yeah.
Can you, maybe just, can your babies wait just a little bit of time so that we can have that back? And I'll point up at Angel.
Make a persuasion check.
Hey, that's a 13.
Ooh.
I'll hold it high up so they have to exert energy to eat, so it will take a while. And you see it holds it up, and they're pecking at it. And, Angel's starting to, disappear a little bit, but it looks like it's going to be a very slow process of Angel being eaten by these 3 chicks.
Oh, God, how horrifying.
That is horrifying.
Well, I can talk to animals for 10 minutes, so let's go talk to the beavers before that runs out.
Around that time, it's probably about time this is running out.
Damn it.
Literally, damn it.
I can do it again if I need to. But let's go check out the dam and see if there's beavers in it.
Yes, beavers should be easier to kill than a giant chicken.
Yeah, they're also less rare than giant chickens, so I wouldn't feel as bad. Or we can just, tell them to move politely.
But their bones aren't quite as big or good.
They're not killing the chicken. It's nice. It's just a mom. That's all.
A single mom at that.
Even moms die.
Exactly.
Even single moms die.
Yeah, but this one doesn't have to, and I'm gonna start heading over to the dam and pouting.
Everyone who's checking out, make an investigation check.
Oh, hell yeah, that is a good roll, finally.
Ooh.
Mine's 20.
Natural 20.
21, not natural.
Wow.
Oh, 17.
Let's go.
You're all you guys understand that this is a goddamn beaver dam. Looking around, you see that it looks like it's more recently built. It looks like you could still see some twigs and sticks and other things probably in the last week or so. You do see there's a little front door along the side, and it sort of arcs over part of the water. So it's half over the water, half not. You see windows, but they're just made of sticks. So they're just different shapes of sticks on the side. And the door is also just tons of sticks. But it's tall. It looks like it's a 3 foot by 3 foot cube door. So it's more Gert size than the rest of you size. And Whirl's pretty. I guess how tall are you, Whirl?
5 foot.
Okay, yeah. It's not, you'd have to crouch to get in, but.
Yeah.
Should we knock on the door?
Yeah.
Knock on the door. Who is it?
We're here to sell you magazine subscriptions. Are you interested in supporting our high school football team?
Make a deception check.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be real good. That one is a 5.
How did you find my house? You hear this little clunk of a little eye hole slot thing, but it's just made of sticks because everything's made of sticks. And you see these 2 big brown eyes looking up through it.
We came across your house while we were wandering in the forest, and we'd like you to move away.
Well, you see, your house is kind of stopping the river from flowing. And that's kind of stopping this chicken that lives nearby from being able to feed her babies. And so she's kind of stealing people and feeding people to her babies.
That's pretty hardcore. This is my home, and I built it from the ground up. This thing is sturdy as a rock. And you hear just branches just falling off the side. It just sort of pushes it open. I know you're probably pretty jealous. You just see right there a very pudgy beaver. He's got a little fedora on and a little kimono. Hello, welcome to Shay Galumpke. Would you like the grand tour?
I mean, sure while we're here.
Come on.
Why not?
milady.
Oh
sort of-
dear.
You have to sort of crawl inside if you want to go in.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
we're going
I'll
in.
crawl inside.
Yeah, I'll do it.
It's very cramped inside, and everything is made of sticks. It's a small space, and you just see like it's like walls, and like there's like he starts like quickly like making the bed, and you see that there are like some beanbag chairs that like of the things that aren't made of sticks. It's beanbag chairs and like a little lava lamp, and you see this like posters of like animated persons, like cartoon drawings, like beavers, but they're like super buff and like in like scantily clad like armor and stuff.
Beavers with big glossy eyes.
Beaver's gone wild. Oh wait, no. Never mind.
no.
I take that back.
No.
I take that back.
Take that one back.
You said it, not me. Welcome. Can I interest you all in a fine beverage? Goes, and there's just like a little cooler full of sodas, and starts like passing them out.
Sure.
Sure. Yes. I turn to look at everyone else and make weird eye contact and like confusedly tap the side of my nose.
I don't do that.
Yeah, me neither. I've never killed.
What?
Nothing.
So you're saying that my house is so enviable that people are dying for it?
Not exactly. It's more of an environmental hazard. If there were a way to just like move it like a ways downstream, like past where the giant chicken lives, so that she can get some water, because she's a single mom and she's really just trying to raise her family, but she's also killing people to do it, and that's really sad.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh, this will go well. That's an 8.
Listen, I built this house myself, and look, my parents said I couldn't do it. My 30 brothers and 2 sisters and 1 other said I couldn't do it, but I did. And when they come to visit me in the next few days, I'm going to have a house to prove to them that I'm an adult and I'm really cool and living my best life.
Do you know what would be way cooler though? What would be so impressive? If you built this house twice. If you unbuilt it and then built it again further downstream. Like, how many people build their house twice?
Gert, go ahead and make a deception check.
Deception?
Unless you genuinely believe that, in which case it would be persuasion, but it seems like deception.
It's deceptive. 15.
Well there. Look, I just want to put it out there. I've got a girlfriend, so I'm getting these vibes, so, maybe hands off. You look, but no touch. Perhaps I could be down with this plan. You see, the fam's coming to visit in a few days, so I could use some help. If you all would help me transport or construct an abode, then perhaps we could make a deal.
Well, we'd have to do it kind of fast, because we've got about an hour or so before the babies, eat somebody.
Yes.
Well, I'm all ears. He, tries to, lean, and, it sticks, and it just kind of falls over, and he, gets back up, and, falls off his tail. He's, kind of stumbling around. Yeah.
He says he's all ears, but he doesn't appear to have ears at all.
Beavers have ears.
I don't know if beavers do have ears.
I have
No, he
ears.
has, 2 of them.
Yeah, I can hear everything you're saying.
Oh, well, maybe beavers do have ears.
I say we get started right now. We can all do this together.
Let's just start and get this over with.
Let's get a move on.
All right.
I'll start packing my things. I'll handle the interior stuff. As you can see, I'm a bit of a designer.
Oh, sure, yes. I'll get started at deconstructing the outside of your home.
And I'll join.
I go outside and just start, just tearing the house apart. Just, pulling the walls down.
As you all head outside, you sort of, the door closes and you can hear him sort of, shuffling around doing things. You'll hear, "Psst. Hey, you over there."
Who's there?
You see from the shadows, there's sort of a figure leading in a shade. Their body is covered in gray fur, and they sort of sport a leather jacket and sunglasses leaning against a tree very slyly. see you got a problem with the housing market. See, this is a large wolf sort of smoking a cigarette.
Yes, we do. We have a housing-related problem. Of what interest is that to you?
Well, I know a bit about homeowners associations and that sort of thing, and I might be able to help you all out.
Do you know of a good way to take this house and move it, like, way downstream? Like, fast?
Sure I do. I can huff and puff and blow that house down.
You know what? I would like to see you try. I really would. I really think that this is a great opportunity to see something spectacular.
Go for it.
That seems like a great way to expedite this process.
Sure, happy to do so. But in return,
Oh, God.
I want a little favor in kind.
And what's that?
Redeemable at a point of my choosing in the future. What I do for you, you do for me.
You want us to blow a house down for you?
So to speak.
We're gonna need some more specifics here.
Yes, please, additional deets if you don't mind.
I'm less into the details of things and more into the action. He sort of like takes a cigarette and puts it out on his tongue and then throws it.
I'm gonna go over and pick up the cigarette and, like, walk up to him and put it back in his hand. Don't do that.
Ooh, you got some sparkle in you, little one. Takes it, puts it in his pocket.
Thank you.
Littering is bad.
See, you all know something about being cool.
Oh, we're extremely cool. Yotik tries to pose in a cool way.
Here's the deal. If you would like it, I can get rid of your little housing problem. But in return, you do the same for me at some point in the future.
I don't think we can agree to do just some stuff for you in the future. You have to be specific about what you want.
That's the deal. Take it or leave it.
Yeah, I think that's a leave it. I don't see why we would say yes to that.
Do you think we can lift all these faster than he could blow it all down?
Yes. There's also the option we could just sort of burn it with the man inside.
It's a little wet, but it was also kind of seemed like it was falling apart a little bit, so I feel like if we just hit it hard enough, it might just go away.
Yes, well,
Okay.
that's a great idea.
Let's do that.
I'm all about that.
Thanks for the offer, Mr. Wolf person, but I think we're good.
Takes out another cigarette. Cool. Well,
Man, that wolf guy is really cool, the way he keeps
so
smoking
cool.
cigarettes and leaning.
He's still right there.
I'm still right here.
But I'm whispering. I'm trying to whisper.
Perhaps one day we'll all meet again. As he starts to turn and walk into the woods.
Okay, let's get moving.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast it.
I'm gonna go up to the house with my dagger and just give it a hearty little stab.
Okay, both of you make attack rolls.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and cast Shillelagh on my staff.
Okay.
And, like, just try to find a spot to wedge it in.
Do you think that bouncing on it with the moon boots would do anything special?
That's a fantastic idea. I'll put my dagger away after, like, I just stick it in the wood, nothing happens, and I put it away. And I'll activate the moon boots and jump up on top of the house, or attempt to jump on top of the house.
Okay. You jump, and you just keep floating.
Oh my. Oh dear.
The properties of the moon boots are that you aren't affected by gravity. You just float in a direction.
Can I
okay?
deactivate them after I'm floating?
Sure. How soon after you started floating?
Very soon after, because I don't want to go too high in the air.
Okay, make an athletics check.
Oh, I'm great at that. That is a 12.
12. You land on the house and you like make a huge hole in it. You take 2 points of bludgeoning damage in the process.
Jesus.
That does give me an idea if punching it really hard doesn't work.
While that was happening, what were your 2 attack rolls?
19.
23.
23. Start just smashing it. You'll hear, whoa, what's happening? Golumpki, who is his name, opens the door. What the heck? We're supposed to build the other house first before we break mine.
Yeah, we'll just take the pieces and we'll put them back together somewhere else. It'll be great.
Yes.
No, I want to create another house first, obviously.
Oh, no, that simply
sorry.
won't work. We don't have time for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't, like I said, we have like an hour before someone dies and gets eaten by babies, so.
Well, then no deal. He crosses his arms.
Is there something around that looks like a large, like a big ass rock or something like that? Something that's less than 500 pounds, but like significantly heavy?
Yeah, there's a few of those actually, because it's like along the riverbank, so you see a few, yeah.
I'm gonna go over to one of those rocks and just kind of like wave my hands a little and like gather some wind, and I'm going to cast Levitate on it.
Okay.
Which I can do once per day because I'm an air ganassi.
Oh my god.
Nice.
I can't move it left or right, so basically I'm just gonna start by like lifting it up and then start just air pushing it. Just start walking it over to the house.
It very much looks like the M. Night Shyamalan adaptation of Avatar, where they lift the boulder and slowly push it over to the side.
It's literally like my hands on the boulder, like walking with it.
Yeah. Golumpki's like, what are you doing with that big boulder there?
Don't worry, I'm just gonna do this the fast way, and it's gonna be great, and then we'll help you rebuild it at the bottom of the river, and it'll be fine.
It will be wonderful.
Don't
be afraid.
I have some serious objections to this.
That's too bad, because I can only keep this rock here for like 10 minutes, so.
I say we just drop it.
What?
I'm gonna jump off the roof and flutter down out of the way.
Once I get it over his house, I'm just gonna like spend a few minutes just like lifting it up like ridiculously high. I'm sorry, it's going up. I can't stop it.
I don't know. He frantically goes in and like grabs all of his belongings. It's mostly just the posters he grabs, and he like shuffles out right around like the 10-minute mark or something.
I really hope you've got all your stuff out, because there's only one way to get it down. I'm really sorry. This happens sometimes. Just I make stuff float.
I've seen it happen before. It simply can't be fixed.
What do you mean?
It's a condition. We've tried everything.
You see, it's been going up a long time. It's like 20 feet around times 60. 20 times 60, like 1,000. It's like several thousand feet up in the air. I sort of hear like a little like.
We should maybe back up, actually.
Backing up.
Basically, there is this almost like this mushroom cloud of just that just nukes this entire house. Everyone make dexterity saving throws.
Ooh, only a 10.
Also 10.
9.
21.
Gert manages to avoid damage. The rest of you take 8 points of bludgeoning and piercing damage as
That's fair.
a ton of sticks are jettisoned out at top speeds and just kind of stick into you. You see Golumpki kind of slow motion does like a big like belly dive onto the ground and like covers his head. My house! As the dust settles, you see like there's a crater there that goes down like 20 or 30 feet. It's soft dirt around.
How does the river look now? Is the river flowing again?
It fills into that area and just starts to like slowly seep in. And, it's going to take a few hours for like it, or like an hour or so for it to like fill up and like cascade over this place. But looks like it got the job done. You definitely have the attention of the chicken. It's kind of.
So I admit I may have gone a little far with that.
No, I think that was perfect. That was incredible work, Whirl.
My house.
We're gonna help you rebuild it. It's fine.
Beautiful house.
It's gonna take a long time. We'll make you a better one.
We'll make you a much, much better one. We'll be right back with the building materials this afternoon.
My family's gonna be here soon.
You said your family was gonna be here in like a few days.
Yeah, that's pretty soon to build a house.
If we all work on it, it'll be great. We should make sure we get Angel back from the chicken, though, before Angel dies.
Good point.
I quietly to the rest of the group, I'm like, we're not really going to build his house for him, right? We're leaving.
Yeah, we're out of here.
Good. Okay. Yes.
I mean, he was kind of a jerk. Listen, we gotta go check on the chicken. But here, have this. You can have this berry to like hold you over while you wait for us to come back and fix your house. And I'll conjure another chaos berry and give it to him.
Oh my god. He like kind of sadly eats it. Go ahead and roll a d20.
Okay, it's a 17.
he's crying. And you see his eyes just start to very like slowly, like over the course of a few like 20 seconds, just dilate and become kind of purple. Oh my god, look at my hands. Guys, look at my hands.
What do his hands look like?
They look normal.
Oh.
But my hands are like so weird.
Oh my god, is he turning into a berry?
How weird do they look?
They're just so extreme and crazy. Wow. He just kind of like sits and just is looking at his hands.
What an incredible effect. We should do that more often. You're just full of all the good tricks today, Whirl.
I mean, I can't do anything specific with those on purpose. He might actually be allergic to it. I'm not really sure. That's a new one.
Oh.
Well, while he's distracted, I say we go grab Angel.
That's a good
Yes,
idea.
let's
We
do
should
that.
go.
Yep, he is fully distracted by his hands right now as effect of the chaos berry. You see that the chicken has put down Angel and instead has started to go over to the holes in the ground and peck and peck. And you see after like a minute or so, she pulls up a large like wriggling purple worm.
A purple worm?
A purple worm like the monster in Dungeons & Dragons, but much tinier. You know, like a few feet long. It's like snarling and like spewing with this vile acid, and she just like breaks its neck and like very happily like trots over to a nest and feeds it to the little chickens. Like, me, 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 me.
Aw.
See, protein.
I'm gonna run over and like put my arm around Angel and be like, all right, now come with us. Yes, we'll take you home.
Starts to slowly like go along with you.
Can you walk any faster than that, Angel? Come, a little bit more hustle, please.
You look at her legs and they are like basically like one unit, kind of like toy soldier, like moving, and it's like
Oh,
there's a
no.
little bit of glide. It's been about 10 or 15 minutes, so yeah, they're down to like her knees. She's only got
Oh, no.
knees at this point.
Is anyone particularly strong? You can just like throw her over your shoulder as we head out of here.
Not me. Does anyone want to help carry her?
I can try.
All right, Angel, lie down for a moment. Lie down.
I like push her over.
All right, I grab her by the wrists. Okay, someone else grab her stumps.
I'll grab the stumps.
I'll grab a stump.
Okay, we'll each grab one stump.
Yeah.
Like running with her like a wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
Before we go, can I try to pet one of the baby chickens?
Yeah, make an animal handling check.
Oh my god.
11.
Get near, and the mother kind of goes, gawk, gawk, gawk.
I don't understand you anymore.
You should turn back into a horse so that you can speak to it.
That is not how that works. I know you can't really understand me anymore either, but I'm glad your babies are okay and not eating dessert for every meal, even though I kind of like... You know what? It's fine. It's a great thing to do, but you really shouldn't. I'm gonna go.
Gawk. Goes back to meeting her babies.
I'm gonna go join the others.
Go. You bagok right out of there. All of you over the next 10 or so minutes, sort of at a gentle pace, carry Angel back, and you see Gal sort of frantically pacing around. Everyone else is in their homes. Oh my goodness! Comes back, immediately candy canes, and the leg starts to grow back. My God. Turns out that's not all she wrote. How can I repay you all?
Oh, actually, as a point of order, have I been carrying the loaf this whole time?
Oh, that's right. There's my fucking cat.
Oh, yeah, I didn't want it to get lost, so I thought I'd hold on to it. Can I keep it?
You cannot.
As my reward?
No.
Can you make us one?
Yes, can I have another one?
I'm a cake mancer, not a bread mancer.
Where did you get this one?
I just had it since I was growing up.
Insight check.
Make an insight check.
Fuck. Can't roll. That's a... Oh, wait. Yotik is actually really good at insight. Well, it's still a shitty roll. It's a 9.
She seems to be telling the truth.
Well, we do need help moving the tree that's in our way.
You also mentioned something about an artifact if we brought Angel back?
Yes, artifact.
That too.
Yeah,
Always down for an artifact.
but the beast is all taken care of?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, the beast will not bother you anymore.
There was a dam on the river preventing it from getting worms, so we kind of broke a beaver's house.
Yes.
Oh.
He was kind of a jerk though, so it's
He
fine.
deserved
it.
He really
Yes.
did.
Bad vibes.
You did what now?
He wore a fedora.
Okay. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Seems like the right call to me. Well, come on, Cakeborn! She claps. They all sort of slowly glide out of the houses, and they start to like move in like single file. There's like 50 or 60 of them. It's gonna take them a while, but I did offer you a reward. So while you were away, and she points to just like a large amount of cake she has created, and it's all like sort of been like bound up in like pieces of like wax paper. I had the wax paper. I couldn't create wax paper, so
Well, thank you for this cake.
of course. And you did bring Angel back to me, so I have this for you. Hands you, I guess Gert, you asked, a small like 1 foot by 1 foot by 1 foot cube. That's like bright pink. Yodik, with your identify, if you'd like to cast it.
Yes, I would. Oh, but before I cast it, I'm going to try and stealthily put the loaf into my bag.
All right, make a stealth check.
That's a 17.
And she rolled a 16, so she doesn't see it.
Yes. All right, yeah, I cast a ritual cast identify on the pink thing.
This is the Oven of Easy Baking. A bright pink miniature oven that appears to be a 1 foot cube, but inside there's 25 cubic feet of oven space. This oven is operated by the finest elemental chefs in the plane of fire, who will cook anything inserted to your instruction. The mouth of the oven widens up to 5 feet in diameter, and the outside temperature never reaches above warm. For legal reasons, there's an emergency release on the inside. Also, it must be stated that the Oven of Easy Baking is not a cremation furnace. But if you must, it takes like 12 hours. Okay, bye.
That's so oddly specific.
That was definitely the first thing I thought of to do with it.
I wonder why it was so oddly specific.
The Cakeborn go on and they help you like lift the tree off the road and push it to the side, so you're able to take your van out and start to depart. You see Gal and Angel and all the rest of the Cakeborn citizens are there, just kind of waving to you. Hey, thanks for all your help. I hope we meet again sometime. You're always welcome here at New Flavor Town.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you for all the cake and the adventure. Yes.
The cake really is delicious. It's not that, it's not that bad to only be able to make cake if it's really good cake.
Yeah, you should open like a bakery or something.
You absolutely should. People would
Agreed.
come for miles around.
A cakery.
Cakery. I like that. Well, has anyone seen my cat?
Yeah, I left it in your house.
Make a deception check.
Don't fuck me, Blue. Shit. That's a 7.
Give me my cat back.
I don't know what you mean. Yotik runs away.
The Cakeborns start to swarm the van.
Yotik, give the cat back.
Kill him,
It's not worth it.
unless he gives the cat back.
Yotik, it's her childhood pet. Just give it back. Also,
No!
I don't want to be killed by cake.
I love this loaf.
We'll get you a new loaf.
There's no loaf like this loaf.
We will bake you bread in the easy bake oven.
She's chasing you, and she is going to fire a beam from her candy cane at you.
Oh my God.
Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, geez. That's bad. That's 10.
10. Your whole body suddenly like freezes, and you see Yodik turn like this striped color of white and pink like a candy cane.
Oh no.
You are petrified. It is as if you have been turned to stone.
Oh no.
She walks over, grabs Loaf out of the hands. For your vision, everything just goes dark. Don't let him shatter. If someone pushes him over and he breaks, he's dead forever. It'll wear off in 24 hours.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say. I'm really sorry about him. He's just like that.
You know, it's a great cat. You guys want to pet him one last time?
Yeah.
Here. And I was saving this extra special cake. She just pulls out more cake. Here you go.
I'll take some more.
Yeah,
Oh,
here we
thank
go.
you.
More cake. It's the most delicious cake.
Carefully take Yodik back to the van.
Yeah, in the van, I want to like rig this entire contraption where it's just like a bunch of seatbelts, just like strapping him in.
I got so many belts. I look like a Final Fantasy character.
This is gonna be a weird thing for him to wake up to, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sure is.
Is he actually like candy?
Yep. If you lick him and a lot and he wakes up, it'll be like part of his skin was licked off.
Oh,
so
God.
don't lick him.
Okay.
I'm gonna give him one lick.
No.
Yodik, when you wake up later, where are you licking Yodik?
Just like on one of his alarms. Just like a single meh.
There's like a little bit of fur patch gone when you wake up.
Does it taste like peppermint?
Yeah, it tastes really sweet. It's kind of delicious.
Whoa, can I take a pinky?
You can do whatever you want. He's petrified.
Oh, I don't want to be mean. I really like candy canes.
Do you want to break off a piece of him?
Break me off a piece of that Yotik.
Oh.
You all sort of get in the van and drive off. After another day of adventures, Yodik, you wake up, you feel like a weird scratchy sensation. 24 hours later.
Where am I?
In the van.
Oh, why am I tied up? Where's the loaf?
She kind of turned you into candy and then took her loaf back, and I might have licked you, once.
That explains why my arm hurts.
Sorry.
Well, shit.
As you're driving, you feel like the horses kind of stop. As you're you're mostly driving has been you steering while they go forward on your command. But you get out and you see that they're pulling forward, but these horses lack the strength to kind of go on any farther. They're sort of just they kind of, at this point, just kind of keel over and disintegrate into muscle mass and bones. They're still there, but they're
Ew. Oh.
Magnolia, you spy something you haven't seen before.
Which is?
On the seat you just got out of, the front seat, there's a toolbox.
Okay. I'm gonna open the toolbox.
As you do, you see it's filled with these beautiful tools, screwdrivers, hammers, wrenches, all sorts of things, beautifully crafted. And you hear the front of the van, which has never opened before, it opens up.
I'm not gonna tell anyone what I'm doing.
Okay.
I'm just going to get out of the van.
Yep.
And open the hood of the car with the tools.
You open it up, and you see that there's this mess of tangled vines and roots covering the engine, long dead, but still covering everything. From when you found this sort of abandoned van, they must have crept in over many, many years.
I guess I'm just gonna start pulling them out.
Yeah, take some time. You have to use some of these tools to pull them out. And it takes you a few minutes to kind of pull things up. As you do, you hear this sort of voice in your head. Geez, thanks for that.
Who are you? What are you doing in my head?
It sounds kind of like this ethereal, sagely kind of old man. I'm just a van. What a strange trip you're on.
I know. Kind of like it.
Yeah, I kind of like it too.
Okay, you gonna help me repair yourself, Van? Please.
I mean, I think you have all the tools you need to do it yourself. You know, you lend me a hand. How about I lend you a hand?
As long as you give me all the emotional support with some direction, I think we can do it.
Of course. Hey, let's get to work. You feel this sort of
All right.
hand sort of guiding yours as you spend the next 10, 15 minutes like taking out the parts of the engine that I know the words for, pittons, and you clean up the engine holes and all of the buffer slates, and the engine sort of starts to like glow. Oh, yeah, you're really good at this.
Thank you. I couldn't have done it without you.
Well, I think you could have, but, you know. Hey, seems like you're on your own sort of journey.
I am. A spiritual journey, you know? Enlightenment.
Hell yeah, dude. I like it. Well, is there anything I can do to help you?
I guess just get this thing started.
The engine sort of roars to life, and you hear this sort of like guitar riff, like, and your hair's blown back a little bit.
I had bones, whoops. Sweet.
Yeah.
Let's get going.
Kid, before you get going, I just want you to remember that there's always a road, all right?
Okay.
All right. Now come on, let's get out of here. As you go back and you sort of put your hands on the wheel, you feel the engine sort of rev to life. And you look down and you've had these sort of like miscellaneous tattoos on your arms. And you see now there's a lot more color there. They've been transformed into full sleeves and pieced together by intricate psychedelic like flower patterns.
Ooh. I'm just gonna push like floor it on the gas.
You jettison ahead in this van and you just hear this sort of like in your head, this like bumping tunes, like this like guitar and like some drums, and it's just fucking going. My window is rolled down and I'm just screaming, wee! And everyone's just holding on in the back.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do those effects in the back just go like, ah?
Yeah, yep.
Except for Yotek, who is belted in secretly.
Yep. Cut to a few days later, or I guess a day or so later, Yotek, you feel some of the fur under the back of your neck rise up.
Oh. What is this feeling?
Up in the sky, a full moon emerges from behind the clouds.
Oh, there she is. So beautiful. Look, everyone, do you see her? She rises.
Yeah, that's the moon.
Oh, it's beautiful. Have you ever seen such beauty? Yotek's eyes are just glittering and glazed over as he stares up at the moon.
It is really nice, especially out here all the way so far from lights.
Yotek, you feel your wings start to like twitch.
Oh, Yotek extends his wings and starts to flap them, just entranced by the moon.
As you do, you start to fly up. The rest of you see this majestic mothy wings become unfurled as he flaps up toward the moon.
Oh, such beauty!
He's gonna come back, right?
Yotek.
Where are you going, buddy? Yotek?
Just flying up into the sky. So beautiful!
Yotek.
Should I go after him?
Don't fly into the light.
Could someone get him back in the van?
As Yotek's flying, you hear a little voice from Neil.
Yes, Neil?
You pull it out, and Neil, who's normally like 16 pixels, seems even more pixelated, almost glitching out.
Oh no.
He's gone.
Oh no.
No.
Neil? Maybe I try to hit some buttons to get him to wake back up.
Pushing
Neil?
every button, nothing happens.
Oh no.
You remember that day, you hear that like long beep, what happened from that day that the Tamagotchis perished. And after a few moments of silence, you feel this sort of weight on your shoulders. Wow, that's a new feeling. You look onto your shoulder and you see a black cat with a soft white belly, white mitten paws, and long rabbit ears. Oh, hey there.
Neil?
And that's where we'll pick up next week. You're all
my
level 3.
God.
Bye!
Oh,
What
yeah.
the hell? What a way to end it.
You're now all level 3.
Yeah.
Get level 2
Now we get to
spells.
fly and create undead.
Yep.
Yes. Now I'm gonna actually have something to do with all those bones I've been carrying around.